What's up, everybody? Welcome back to DRAWDY RC here in my little hobby shop again, as I usually am when I do my intros and outros here at DRAWDY RC. You know, it's early in the morning. I like to come back here and tinker around with my models and stuff like that. So I do have a YouTube channel, so make sure you go check it out. Link in the description below. Hobby0127. So make sure you go check that out. I really appreciate it. Doing some modeling, showcasing some of the things that I've done, and just having a really good time with the hobby of modeling. So make sure you check it out for me. In today's video, I am back with the PILATUS and the FMS F-18. Both of these planes are FMS planes, and so far every FMS plane I've ever had, these two right here are probably my favorite. The PILATUS flies superb. The F-18 flies great. Now that F-18 has been through the ringer. You hear me? I have crashed that thing I don't know how many times. Luckily, nothing real bad, nothing real severe. But that thing's been through the ringer. I mean, it's been beat down pretty good. It's beat up pretty good too, but it still flies great. And I just really enjoy that plane. It's a good little EDF to learn and to you know, get your fingers wet, I guess you could say, and learn how to do EDF flying, along with your smaller planes like the Arrow's F-86. That is a superb little EDF. I've flown the free wing F-22, the little free wing F-22 Raptor, the 64 millimeter. That's a great one. The F-15, the F-16. I think the F-15 and the F-16 that I had were FMS. They both flew good. Dad's had the free wing F-18, 64 millimeter, just a great EDF to learn how to fly the jets. So make sure you go pick those up and get into the EDFs. They're a lot of fun. But anyway, let's get to the video. The FMS PILATUS and the F-18, both from FMS, just great little flyers. I'm just having fun. I like flying these two. They give me stick time. So when I do take the bigger planes out, I'm not as jittery and nervous, I guess you could say. So anyway, hope you guys will enjoy the video. Appreciate it as always. And you know, I will tell you this, about forgot, but in my F-18 flight right there at the end, when I go to land, I actually land the plane pretty good. The last video, it bounced and I messed it up, but on this video, I landed it pretty good, man. I mean, it was coming in just right, and it landed smooth. And there's tie downs for bigger planes, big real planes. There's tie downs that are embedded in the runway, and they got hooks in them, you know, for them to tie them down. Anyway, the front gear hits one of those, and it gets to bouncing, and it tears the front gear on my F-18 again. But I got one ordered, one's on the way, so it's no big deal. But you know, the flight was good, but man, it just sucks that happened right there at the end. But it is what it is. It happened, and there's nothing I can do about it. So anyway, other than that, it flew great. I'll get her fixed back up again. I think this is gonna be like the third or fourth front gear on this thing. But anyway, we'll get it fixed and we'll get it back in the air. So anyway, let's get to the video.
You got a 5280 in that?
What?
Do you have a 5280 in it? Oh.
Actually, I can take off that way.
Yeah. Didn't say you're gonna take off the wrong way. You'd be better off take straight out in front of you, Keith. The wind, you can see the sock. Sock over there blowing the wind in our face. Safe?
Yep.
You got your steering turned down?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Hit that damn thing right there. Do it up. Chinga. Marvin with his A10. All right. Just as I thought that gear was going to cause a problem, and it did. So. Let's see what kind of battery life we got on this thing. Marvin's got his A10 up. Already he's got the camera on it, so we're getting some footage on the A10. 41 seconds left on a 4-minute flight with this one. I had 2 batteries for it, but that gear broke, so we're done with the F-18 for today, which is cool. It's easy fix. Let's see what we got on the battery. 44%. I could have went another 2 minutes. All right, Ovonics 4000 Success. That's what we use. It's a good battery. So as you see there at the end of the video, when I came in for a landing with the F-18, the landing was good, but there's a tie down where they tie real planes down, like during storms or windy conditions or whatever, and the front gear hit that pothole or that hole where that tie down is, and it made it bounce, and the front gear broke, and it just slid into a pole on the other side of Marvin's trailer. Didn't hurt the airplane at all, gave it a little bit of road rash, but other than that, the plane was fine. But it did break the front gear, or the rod that's in the front actuator that holds the gear to the actual actuator to make it go up and down. It broke that rod inside there, but other than that, you know, the plane was fine. I ordered another one from FMS. I've already got it. I have yet to install it as of right now when this video is being made, but I'm going to get it installed and get it ready to go again. Other than that, the plane's good to go. Great flight. As you saw, the plane flew great. One of my favorites in the hangar by far. FMS done a great job with that F-18. I'm really considering buying another one. It comes in that gray, that US Air Force gray. So I'm thinking about buying another one and painting it up like the Top Gun Maverick F-18 in the movie. So I don't know, I might not, I don't know. I may buy the big one, the big free wing 90mm, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, the plane flew great. I had a good time with it, and a lot of fun, just a lot of fun to fly. I'm running that 4000 4S in it. I can get, you know, 4.5 minutes out of it. The way I fly, scale, you know, it just, I can't say enough, it does good. All right, so anyway, hope y'all liked that video. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Hope you get something out of it. The plane will bounce if you get that front gear. I've done it many times with this plane. If that front gear hits first, it's going to bounce. So you got to get that main gear down smooth, and it'll roll on out like it's supposed to. But anyway, let's get to the next video. This is the FMS PILATUS. I love this plane as well. As a prop plane, this thing is really cool, flies good, and real stable in the air, and just have a lot of fun with it too. So back to the video and to the FMS PILATUS. All right, let's do some PILATUS flying. Y'all seen me fly this thing before. I love the PILATUS.
Okay.
I can come over about 9, 10 o'clock.
Let's see what we got. Running the Ovonics 3400 for us in it. You can get a pretty good amount of time off of it.
The no steering work.
Let's see what we can do.
When I put it all together,
Do.
it all works. You hit like
Marvin and Dad, they're talking about the Sukhoi. They putting some brakes on it.
it goes nuts. I mean, everything gets all up. Wow. All right, let me get some footage of this. Of this
This here airplane.
All right, we're gonna take up the PILATUS.
Flight mode 2, flight mode 1.
With Captain Keith.
Ooh, I don't like the way that done.
We'll do it again.
I don't like the way that done at all.
Do it again. Pick it up and move it around.
Yep, she's good. It's good.
Oh, you remember when that F-18, when I did that roll, went all wacky?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't have my gyro programmed in the right direction.
Yeah, I got a good video of that. Did you see it?
Yeah, yeah.
You can hear you in the background going, whoa, whoa, whoa.
How do you program?
Arrow on my receiver for when my gyro comes on for which way it's facing. And I didn't have it in the right facing direction, so when I went to go the roll for like left or right, or up or down, one of the axes was reversed. So I had it going in the wrong direction.
Keith got this airplane from Marvin and is falling in love with it, the way it flies. Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, I was having trouble with my 182. It's so light.
Yeah, I tried it in AS3X up there. It was too windy. It was too windy. I said, no, sir, not today.
Nothing.
Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. Let's see what the battery is. I got a little over 5 minutes out of it. Fly it really hard, but we'll see. 57%. Let's go up and do another round real quick before Marvin gets up there. Burn it down a little bit more.
Yeah, about 3 rounds will do it.
I'm gonna keep the gear down on it 'cause,
Flight mode 2. Flight mode 2.
Sounds like a big ass honeybee. That wind's making landing hard.
Yeah, I gotta wait till
Bring it down sooner, Keith, and get it closer to the ground.
Not too shabby. Turn. Big boy. Yeah. Yeah, I tried it in AS3X up there. It was too windy. It was too windy. I said, no, no, sir, not today.
Nothing.
Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. Let's see what the battery is. I got a little over 5 minutes out of it. I didn't fly it really hard, but we'll see. 57%. Let's go up and do another round real quick before Marvin gets up there. Burn it down a little bit more.
Yeah, about 3 rounds is good.
Yeah. I was gonna keep the gear down on it because
Flight.
try to burn the battery off. Put the old battery off and old.
Old PILATUS. Is those throws better?
I got one high right now. That's the flight story. That's the motor 3 right there. That's 2 on the ailerons. And 3 on the bit of down, and I don't want to do too much.
No, because it's going to want to go down over there and up over here. Yeah.
Nosing down on the back there.
Yep, that's the way mine will do it. It should nose up or either flatten out right here.
Gotta pick that back gear, not wanting it to go all the way in. Like that, just flat.
pushing it.
Huh?
That wheel pushing it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Just think though, a few months ago we wouldn't have flown in this.
That's crazy. Well, we got. I think it's 10 to 15.
Oh, absolutely.
It's straight right there.
Yeah, it's 9 to 10 right now. 9 to 10.
Man, that thing was kicking that thing around big time. It's fun playing, but I got a flap flapping.
Flight mode 1. Flight mode 1.
I got a flap flapping
Gear down.
on that gear. Yeah, that gear up, that one that was hanging. I seen it hanging when it was up there.
Oh.
Yeah, right here. I just popped. No, I broke it off. That's fine. I can fix that. All right. Right there. See.
Yeah.
It's all right. All right. Let me see what the battery is. I did about 6 minutes, but I was giving it a little bit more than usual. So. I like the old PILATUS. Let's see what the battery is. 43%. I was getting it pretty good on 6 minutes too.
Yeah.
Not bad. Alright, so I just got done watching the video again, and yeah, that really sucked there at the end when the front gear hit that tie down in the pavement and got her to bouncing again. I lost total control of the plane, and luckily she slowed down before she hit. There was a pole down there where some of the some tanks are, and it hit the pole, but it didn't do anything to the plane. It was already slowed down enough, it didn't do anything to it, but the front gear was broke. One of the rods that actually holds the gear in place to the actuator, it had broke inside, and the gear just fell out. So I had no control over the plane at all, but yeah, it didn't hurt it. Got a little road rash, but other than that, you know, the plane would be fine. I'll just replace the gear Got one ordered already, so it'll be fine. The PILATUS, again, just a great flyer. I had a lot of fun with that plane. I have fun with that plane every time I take it out. It's one of my ones that I will probably take to the flight zone regularly, and I'll film it because it's just a great plane, and I like to showcase that plane. I've watched a lot of videos on the PILATUS, and it's got rave reviews. And I've also seen some videos where people weren't really happy with the PILATUS, but I'm not one of those. I am tickled to death with my PILATUS. I can put that 3600 Ovonics in there, and I can run that thing for, I could probably fly it for about 7 or 8 minutes, but I usually fly it for 5, and I get, you know, I'm usually around 65 to 50% left on my battery, so I know good and well I can get 6, 7, maybe even possibly 8 minutes out of that plane on a 3600 4S. Other than that, and that's not an issue. I have no issues with the PILATUS. I have no issues with the F-18. Other than if you don't get a good smooth landing on that thing and you don't flare it just right, and sometimes I don't. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not the best pilot out there. Don't claim to be. And I screw up, and sometimes I don't flare it at the right time and it'll bounce. And I think that's every plane. If you don't flare it at the right time, you're going to get that front gear bounce, and when it starts bouncing, there's no stopping it. There's no controlling it, and there's no stopping it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You just got to let it bounce and tear crap up. It is what it is. I run a 4000 6S in the F-18. I get around 4.5 to 5. I think I got it set up for 5 minutes, and I can get a complete 5 minutes out of it. Sometimes I can actually take that plane up again and get a little bit more than 5 out of it. But I like to run it between 4 and 5 minutes, just to be on the safe side. And if I got 40 or 50% left in the battery, I'll take her back up for another spin or 2 and bring her back down. But you always want to leave a little bit of battery in there just in case you're coming in for a landing and it's just not right, and you have the opportunity to take it back around and try again without the battery dying. Then you lose the plane altogether. But if you just don't know, you just don't feel like you got the battery, go ahead and put her down, and if she bounces, she bounces. It's better than losing the entire plane. You can replace a gear, you can replace a nose cone, or you can spackle the end of the wings, or whatever the case may be, to fix that. But once the plane goes down, it noses down in the dirt. You got to buy a whole new fuselage, possibly new wings, new verticals, something like that, or you just got to buy a whole new plane. And sometimes buying a whole new plane is a lot better than trying to piece one together. It is what it is. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank y'all so much for joining us here at DRAWDY RC. We really appreciate everybody out there, the comments we get, the subscriptions, just a lot of thank yous that I need to put out there to everybody for all the support here at DRAWDY RC and the adventure that me and RD are on with this hobby. It's definitely an adventure, that's for sure. So make sure you go like us on Instagram at DRAWDY RC. I also have a TikTok page at DRAWDY RC Hobby 0127. Links are in the description below. Make sure you go check those out. And don't forget Hobby 0127 here on YouTube. We appreciate it, and we will see you on the next video.